The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Cock-a-doodle-doo, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to this early edition to Coffee and Gaming. I'm here to see Appalachian American. You know the other guy. His name's the author, David Applegate.
G'day, friends and fans. Welcome to another Men's Room Coffee and Gaming.
Yeah, he's gonna get to sleep early today, so that'll be nice. He's gonna no complaining about that.
What do you mean, never?
It's night. It's nighttime for this fool. We doing a little early. I got stuff to do this morning. Do what?
Yeah, because I'm in the upside down.
Yeah, he's in the non-existent. But yeah, I got stuff to do this morning, so we're gonna get at it early, and we're gonna probably shut it down earlier than usual. So unfortunately, we're just gonna enjoy the time we have together, and it'll be a good time. Now, enough of this gooey show of emotion, as he says in Home Alone. Let's play some video games. Oh yeah, the good old faithful Red Dead Redemption 2. So, what's going on, man? What you been up to? What's
I had a grill. Had a grill this afternoon. Did some sausages, steak, some rissoles, and a bit of salad. Mostly meat.
That was my chair. That was me. Oh yeah, you like your big meat, don't you?
My sister's on a carnivore diet.
Oh, nice.
So,
there's a lot of people that I've heard about that are doing that diet. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Are you doing the diet or?
I'm not giving up entirely vegetables, but yeah, I've reduced.
Nice.
John, let's get on. Good. And you? Got everything we need. Good. I think we need another man. Charles? I'll go get him. Meet us at the wagon when you can. Sure. See, Arthur? Ain't that dumb. Next time, let the wolves eat all your brain. Then you'll be a genius.
Okay, let's see.
And it ain't brotherly. I mean, I get it. Look at him, ain't he so dumb?
Mr. Arthur, I told Dutch, I feel I should tell you. I saw some of Combs' boys riding around.
Down here? What they want?
I have no idea.
They see him?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know, Kieran.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's not incredibly useless.
Certainly. It's amazing, after all the planning they put into this, they didn't follow up quickly.
Yeah, that does suck.
Yeah. And I'm surprised learning later that with all the stuff they put in, all the assets in that they cut so much.
Mm.
But it is what it is. It's still a great game, and it's still one of the best open world games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It for real is.
I'm sick of hearing how repetitive video games are. because hello, what do you want? This is the problem. They get a big game, that took decades of development, and then they say, "Oh, every other game has to live up to this." And
Right.
it's like, yeah, but they had thousands of people working on the game. How's every game going to live up to this?
That is true. I mean, you gotta think like these games. There's so much time taken to just make grass,
yeah,
the trees, the clouds, the stars.
yeah. Somebody had to sit down, write an algorithm to plant all the grass, so that to plot out all the parameters. So
Yeah.
because these maps, what they are, they're placeholders, right? They have tree 1, tree 2, they have dozens of trees, dozens of grass, and they have all these placeholders spread out. And as the map is loaded, all the placeholders are put in perspective according to the algorithm.
Well, at least it ain't your job.
Shut up, Arthur.
Yeah, your job's starting the fights. It ain't winning them.
Well, get a crap, Arthur. I'm just no good at homework.
I can see.
Besides, what do you care, Englishman? You've got no time for me. I tried to find you work, but then you're off cutting jobs with other folks, and your boy Sean doesn't get a look in.
Guess I don't want to get shot, that's all.
You're a fucking funny shit, Arthur Morgan, huh? Real fucking funny.
Calm down.
You better sleep with your eyes open.
Yo, you're gonna sleep with your chest open if you ain't careful, boy.
I love you, Arthur Morgan. I love you. Come on, take a shot. Come on, take your best shot, please.
Grow up.
And let me come on the raid with yous.
Raid?
Don't be playing coy with me, son. It's unbecoming. That bloody train you and him has set up. What you're doing out here, you're going to need guns. You're going to need men.
Oh,
You're going to need.
Marston told you it ain't a big show. I need calmness. If I take you, I might as well bring Micah along.
Now compare me to that oily turd again. You're a dead man.
Fair enough.
What are you doing here, kid? I'm coming, John. On the job.
I said you weren't coming.
Yeah, well, Arthur says I am. And it's his party, boy, so come on, let's go. Me and the big cheeses. Love it. Can't wait to slit some bastard's throat.
You sure about this?
No. Are we ready?
Yeah. Train's due through tonight.
All right, then. It's on. Charles?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let's go earn some money.
Earn the money.
Yep.
Hey, all the horses untethered?
Think so.
Good. They should follow on behind us.
You find a good spot, Wolfman?
Yeah. Follow the trail southwest. There's a spot that's remote, but should still give them enough time to spot the oil wagon.
They see this blocking the tracks, they'll stop soon enough.
Apparently, picks up the
Yeehaw.
state line, so shouldn't be too much in the way of guns to deal with.
See, this is what I mean. I disappear for a couple of weeks and you cut me out of all the action.
Just the action that requires a brain.
You know they talking about how easy this job's gonna be. You know that ain't right, right?
What folks say?
Absolutely.
You had your feet up the whole time, playing sick and fondling that new scar like you're gonna
This
buy
is a
brick
video
for
game,
some
not.
autumn.
You don't know what you're talking about.
So it ain't going to be
Right.
too bad. Otherwise, in real life, most jobs, when they go bad, it's their last.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Boot Hill. A lot of
Yeah.
most train robbers ended up in Boot Hill.
It's incessant.
They're left here, towards Rhodes.
Plus, I've still got some blood in me veins. You old bastards have forgotten how to live.
I blame you two for rescuing them.
Far too much trouble for what we got out of it.
Yeah, takes a whole army of bounty hunters to bring in Sean McGuire. And look at me now, in the gutter sea. Back in business, boys. You know, my dad always used to say,
Not the dog,
No,
please.
not this again.
fine, damn you, Tree. sulky, angry Scarface. A right barrel of laughs. Yep. So, we block the tracks with the wagon, then jumping. That's the plan.
Pretty much. Charles, you deal with the engineer. John, secure the passenger car fast, take charitable donations, and make sure everyone behaves.
Take charitable donations.
Wire, you focus on the baggage car.
Here's good. Stop the wagon over the tracks.
All right.
These are innocent folks. We handle this right. Nobody needs to die here.
Yeah. Let's get it on the tracks. Mr. Marston, Mr. Smith, Mr. McGuire, ha! Get over there. When she slows, order.
And you?
I'm gonna make sure she slows.
Let's do or die with you. I like it.
Get moving.
Yeah, around the corner. Yeah, no way. That train's not stopping. That was a really bad place to load that.
Yeah, the train makes it up that train stops at 100 yards.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
What's going on here? What's going on?
Nothing good.
Faster. All yours, Captain. Well, go on ahead.
Everybody stay calm and don't let you get shot. Go. Everything you got. Money, valuable.
Come on.
There you go. Let's make this quick, people. Come on. We ain't leaving till this bag's full.
I ain't got nothing.
Want to have a little chat with Romeo and Juliet here?
What's the problem here? Money, valuable.
Don't do this. Just give it to him, Thomas, please.
Okay. Come on. Okay. In the bag, everything you got. Keep it coming. Don't be shy.
People like you make me sick.
These two seem to think we're playing games.
I want to count. God damn it. Sick is better than dead, lady. I'm losing my goddamn patience.
Let's just do what he says so this can be over. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a robbery. Let's make this quick.
No, you go ahead and look for the baggage car.
Tough guy, huh? You sure about that?
Quick, come on!
Everything you got. Money, valuable. We ain't leaving till this bag's full.
You won't get a damn cent from me.
Let me hand you over to my friend then.
Please,
Come on.
don't help me.
On it now! Son of a bitch.
Come on, cuff it up, people. Don't be shy. Everything you got. Let's go.
Please don't hurt me.
I can handle this from here. You should check on Sean.
Okay.
Okay.
What is it? You all right?
Fill the baggage car.
Family baggage, yeah.
Christ's sake, you ain't even taken a look yet?
Probably something in here, Arthur.
Let's see, we got a comment from Facebook user.
Hi guys, enjoy your night. That's my mum. Hi, mum.
Oh, hi, David's mom.
Get some help here, boy. Oh, Mr. Brother. This time I'll look and you provide the cover.
Try my best, brother, but I'm seeing double here.
That gives you twice the chance of hitting someone.
Very funny.
We'll take that.
I'm gonna have a right out lump on me head.
At least you ain't got a hole in it.
Are those tennis rackets in there? Posh bastards.
Just keep your eyes peeled.
I'm doing me best.
Ooh, tonic.
I know, that's what's worrying me. Some decent stuff.
Some watches.
Get out of here.
Firebox.
All right, we should probably be going now.
These folks are rich, all right. We're looking good in here.
For me, as far as Dutch is concerned, I found a gold tooth and a 50-cent piece.
Yeah.
These are. Oh, here we go.
Arthur, we've got a problem. There's two arseholes on horses.
How many you say?
I just see a pair of them.
In that case, we're fighting. Marston, Smith, get ready.
You men come out the train now, do you hear?
We said you men come out now. There's only two of you fools. We got a whole lot less to lose. Why don't the two of you ride away? That way neither of you get killed. Goddamn liberties.
There's a few more of them turning up.
Man, my big mouth. Okay, let's deal with them.
Ruh-roh.
You're gonna have to rifle.
Drop your weapons.
Bang, bang.
On the left. You got more coming from the trees there. Let's back here. I want that bastard dead. Go on.
One on the trees.
Get rid of
Yeah.
him quick so we can make a run for it. Someone drop it. Finish them.
Look out behind us! Coming in on horses!
Like I said, they can. Whoa! Shut off a cat hat. Oh, this shit rare. Although you got him in the second shot. Oh. Yeah, gotta rifle those guys in the tree. Oh! And. Okay. Of course not.
Come on, boys, let's get the hell out of here!
Alright. Time for a run.
We need to move now, Morgan. What are you doing?
Come on, horses. Where you at?
You all right, girl? You need to move now. Yeah, let's go. Stay with me.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Well, I think they're preferring dead.
I think so too.
Alright.
Whoa!
Whoa! That was fun, boys.
Was I'm a
We can see what they
cowboy.
call you the professionals in the outfit.
Shut up.
At least we made some money. Hey, what did I get? Gotta be $100 here. Very nice.
You weren't even invited.
What now?
Yeah.
We still need a real big take. Enough for us to get out of here.
Was that a setup? Law turned up real fast.
I don't know. I don't think so. I'm starting to get nervous.
Think they followed us from Blackwater?
Maybe. They found me already near Horseshoe, but I think this lot was just locals.
I hope so. I'm gonna head into Valentine. See if I can get something started there.
Good idea.
You
Either
head
way,
into
we should all
Valentine.
go it alone right now. You know the deal. Don't be followed.
Of course not, boss.
idiot.
Let's see. Clear a baggage car of loot. Escape the law. Get 10 kills in Deadeye. Tag on. Complete the mission without taking any health items. Yeah, well, I did that. Kill all the train guards before Shawhan fires a shot. Oh.
You got that?
Did that. Well. Alright. Yeah, I've got to go and... Got a $50 bounty. That means, dude... That's crap. That means my share was like nothing.
You got $100,
Everybody else gets a
didn't you?
share and I don't.
I thought you had $100. Oh yeah.
Well, yeah,
Your share
he
is
gave me
the
he gave me
loot.
$100.
So basically, the loot you got, well,
Minus 50.
yeah, minus 50, yeah. So pretty much nothing.
That's
Just
crap.
had to give away 100. Yeah, you had to give away money. It's like,
That's stupid. All right, let's see where we're going. I guess we need to go back to camp. Actually, we probably should ride on in to Emerald Ranch, pay that bounty off.
there's something near Emerald too.
Yeah, that one of them wilderness missions.
Yeah.
Yeehaw. Ride him, cowboy.
Morning, mister.
Yeehaw. So, anything interesting come in over the last 12 hours or so since last night?
Oh. You know, Avdiivka fell to the Russians, right?
No, but okay.
Okay, Russia's taken 2 towns. One was Avdiivka, a really big place, and one was just a small village, a couple of hundred people. But
Yeah.
they captured over 2,000 Ukrainians and killed over 1,900. Biggest loss for Ukraine in a single day, by the looks of it. And pushed the Ukrainian army back 10 kilometers under heavy fire. Ukrainians counterattacked, but they lost a whole bunch of tanks. Now, surprisingly, in all the damage that I've seen so far, I've seen Bradleys and Leopards, but I've yet to see any Abrams in any action. Like, are they there? And they're also talking about F-16s, but so far, no F-16s have shown up in Ukraine, but they are saying they're training Ukrainian pilots.
Dang.
So I don't think I think the Abrams crews must be still training in Poland. Because we would have seen photos by now.
Remember you. Passed through here some time ago, huh?
What lovely weather.
Dang, I'm about to make up $50 for my bounty here in just a second.
The farmers' protests, tens of thousands have flooded into New Delhi. In France, the farmers are doing, you know what a roundabout is, right? You know, when you get the circle roads, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, the farmers they get onto those in a line of tractors and they just go around slow in a big line,
Nice.
right in the middle of peak hour traffic. They call it the snail protest. Brought Welsh, Irish, Czech Republic, Greek.
Been a while
They
since
got
you
really Germans, the French. They're all doing it now, and it's like really cheesing off the police. It's like choking all the cities with traffic.
I love it. Well, I mean, the government, those governments need to understand that we, the people, I mean, I know we're not involved with those countries right now, but the people want a certain thing, and the government's not providing it.
No, they're not. They're giving in to cheap imports. They're not protect. See, the EU was supposed to be the world's most protected economy, right?
Yeah.
But America's eroded that. Are trying to, open the market to free market forces. But the problem is they flood it with cheap food, right?
Get a fresh start.
And the supermarkets make exorbitant profits because they sell it at market rates. And then the Africans complain that they don't get a fair price, So it's just a big merry-go-round. It's not a free market.
In a draw, the aim of the game is to be the first player to put down all your domino. There are 28 unique tiles in a domino set. Each player begins with 7, drawn at random, and any remaining domino are placed into the boneyard. A block game follows the same rules as draw. But there are no boneyards, so players cannot draw a new tile. All threes. Huh.
And you had this idiot do a TikTok video saying, well, we've got to end farming to save the environment. It's like, you do know where food comes from, right? It comes from a supermarket. It's like,
Yeah, comes from a supermarket. Right.
Right. And you wonder why we ask for an IQ test before people can vote. This is why we can't take the environmental movement seriously. They can't understand simple basics like solar flares. And well, if a solar flare takes 8 out AT&T, it should take it at Verizon. It should take out everybody else. But they are just so used. See, a lot of millennials are complaining that these college kids, they don't talk like normal people anymore. They're just so out of touch.
Let's see whose luck is in.
I mean, they're crying over the
Real
environment. Oh, you're raping Mother Earth. It's like you're the one pulling up plants to grow your drugs.
Yes, sir.
This is nothing. Nah.
There we go. Well, there you go. See, they want to see. The thing is, these are all talking points put out by the WEF. What they're planning is to ruin sectors of every country's economy in the West, so we're totally dependent on Africa, India, and China, so that they could bring in a UN global governance. Why? Because they have millions of yuan, and the only way to convert yuan into wealth is to destroy the global economy, so that their piles of fake Chinese money can be converted into large piles of Western money. But at the moment, the Chinese economy is going sinking faster. As I said, a lot of commentators are woken up to the fact, even CNN has woken up to the fact that the Chinese economy is completely faked. They just lie about the numbers. China's seen its lowest investment in 60 years. Record restaurant closures. And the thing is, that's what remember, the economy's decoupled in the 1940s because the US economy in the 1930s and the US economy in the 1920s and 1930s dragged the rest of the world down by not being able to pay its debts.
Stop it, damn you!
Remember, the US was the first into depression and the last out.
Good God!
And the US has had mini depressions almost every 15 years because of the big sell-offs of the stock market, Price peaks, they sell it off, and the people who bought it go broke because they borrowed to buy all those shares at high prices, thinking somebody else would buy it. And they, who's ever caught with the bag glass, hot potato, gets their fingers burnt, But the housing bubble's going to be the worst.
Probably, yeah.
Particularly in New York with 40% empty. The loss of income from housing in New York will bankrupt the state the way if it continues. If they could continue bleeding taxpayers, they'll go bankrupt by the end of the year.
I think it's hysterical that more people are moving out of these big blue cities.
They vote for it thinking that it's going to... See, they vote for the promise, not for the reality. And they seem to be blind to the reality. And they're only leaving because they lost their union jobs. They would have stayed if it wasn't for if they didn't lose their job. They just can't afford to stay there. Most of these people bring their politics with them because they're the same person. You know what I mean? They've learnt nothing from the failure.
Well, you can't. It's so
because
annoying.
In school, you're not taught to learn from your mistakes. You're taught to try again. You're taught to repeat failure, not to self-examine, not to critically think and work out why you failed. And they don't give you the tools to work out why you failed. It's the same when people go into business. They get a little handbook. And all of a sudden, it opens up to a whole world where they work 40 hours in the shop and then they spend the next 20 hours a week doing all the paperwork and working out inventory and trying to find the best price and then trying to figure out why it's half price in Walmart. Because Walmart, every time they see a successful small business, they find the product that's making you the most money. They buy lots of it, restricting it, forcing up the price for you, and they sell it for half the price in Walmart. Again, taking your customers away from you. They deliberately can and do send you broke.
Yeah. For sure.
Because they can spread their losses. And they also don't do it every week. They maybe do it once a month. You get how many times they do. Well, they do specials all the time, so they juggle. Like they always pick somebody, whether it's a butcher, the candle, whether it's the butcher, the leather workers, whatever. Most of them get left alone now because, like, people are going to buy. Walmart's not interested in fancy meats, right? They just want to put the cheapest on the platter. So they're not worried about the guy buying your kangaroo steaks or your lizards or any of those fancy, or wagyus or any of those fancy meats, right? Or any of the marinated stuff. That's a waste of time to Walmart. It's too much nickel and diming. You know what I mean? They're not interested in dollars. They're interested in they're not interested in anything under 10% profit, right? So they're going to leave them alone, right? The candlestick guys, the leather workers, and most of your butchers are pretty niche now, so they're not going to get targeted. But any giftware or homeware store opens up, they get targeted, particularly by the big stores. And you look at Target, Target openly admit they do not want to be political.
They got a surefire weird way of showing it.
No, well, they have, but the problem is that a lot of these college kids are so indoctrinated. They just think, yeah, man, we just tell them what they want to hear, and they'll believe us, But as of a couple of hours ago, Google Gemini was shut down.
Yeah, it's all just a miserable waste of time. Appalling.
But would you be surprised that a certain hashtag starting with a B,
by large mansions?
By large mansions was in the bio of the ethnic minority from the Middle East bio. He's what a shock, right? Google.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So basically a guy, hashtag bio large mansions, ADL, and all those other things in his bio, got his pronouns, in charge of Gemini, who was running a campaign 6 months ago, erase white people.
Always the same people doing all the work, isn't it?
And then Israel wonders why nobody wants to fund their little war in Gaza. Well, you're taking a big steaming pile all over us. So, big middle finger to Israel. Ain't going to end good for Google, I tell you. Someone is just going to start pressing buttons until politicians cave.
Yeah.
Because they broke up Bell for far less. But Google's argument is weird. Oh, but only we can only provide the services we do because of our size. We can't do an integrated package. And it's like, what's What has Google business got to do with YouTube or anything else, or even Drive? Well, they say that it lowers the overall cost, but no, you drive up the cost, so there's no competitors. So no, there's no competitors. Look at the cost of the data centers. No, but we know now. The Pentagon with the missing billions of dollars. The missing trillions. We know where it all went. Building Google, Amazon, and Microsoft, right? Building all these too big to fail businesses. But I thought America was against monopolies.
Yeah, well,
Oh, that's right. Rules are only for thee.
Let's see.
Poor old Marbell
Snake
must not have made its monthly donations in time, right?
All right, I need to get some small game arrows. All right, let's go over here and see if I got stuff to craft a small game arrow.
Are you gonna join us,
Yeah, big fire.
You know, it's not too late to repent, my Mexican friend.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm sure there's priests who will happily take your confession.
You're doomed.
So, for the first time since the outbreak of the Ukraine war, less people support for Ukraine in Europe has fallen to less than 10% on average. More people now believe that they're going to lose than win.
That stinks.
And there's a general fear of general mobilization in Europe that they'll escalate rather than come to a peaceful settlement. They'll escalate because they keep talking about negotiating from a position of strength, and then they show a picture of Ursula von der Leyen at a train station. There's only one problem. Have you ever seen a train station where the flat tiles go up to the rails and there's nothing behind the train? And she has no shadow? It's almost if they ask Google, ask Google to Photoshop, right? No shadows. And no, I've never seen, as if Ursula von der Leyen went to Kiev on a train. But you can look up Google. You can Google Kiev train station and see what it really looks like.
Okay, girl.
It's not a single dinky platform with a train on a tile, with tiled floor going up to the rails. It's actually a huge building with it does have a tiled floor, but it has raised platforms like every other platform, and it has lights. They didn't even, so she's standing, and it doesn't have the covers. The metal, the photo of Ursula von der Leyen is not at Kiev Station. It's nothing like it, and it has nothing in the background. You can look up Kiev Station. It's huge in the middle of the town. You can see the Kiev skyline clearly from the station. There's no way she came. from Poland on a train. But somebody told me there's a place just outside of it's right near the Polish border. It's where they do it's like where they do a lot of filming, you know, Eastern European towns. It's a huge film set, like in an unofficial town. They got billboards for different city skylines. They reckon that's where Zelensky's been meeting with journalists. And I think that's where they did this photo of Ursula von der Leyen because, like, it doesn't look anything like Kiev Station. There's no... Plus, she's Photoshop, right? Her lighting on her face does not match the rest of the light levels. That she's not projecting a shadow, right? And it doesn't look like her feet are exactly standing on the tiles either. It looks like, you know, somebody's well cropped, you know. You know, where she's really...
Was there a blood moon last night?
It depends where you're in the world, but
Okay.
blood moon.
As the moon is just about to go down below the mountains, and it looks very orange.
Yeah. It's the Earth's shadow across the moon. It's the most common of the eclipse. Oh, when will it happen? Okay, for 2024. Lunar eclipses 2024.
All right, just careful.
North America and East Asia, March 25th. It's you saw a partial shadow.
Gotcha.
A full lunar nighttime eclipse. That's when the Earth's shadow goes across the face of the moon. Is March 25th.
Look, I can't keep my eye on you all day. You're really wasting my time here.
Oh yeah, remember the news article when they were talking about getting Russians to defect to Ukraine?
I think so.
A Russian pilot who defected to Ukraine, he hijacked a MiL-8. It had 2 crew members on board. He flew it to Ukraine. The 2 crew members on board were liquidated, according to Kiev News. Isn't that nice? It just casually announced they murdered 2 prisoners of war. But of course, American media? What? No, you mean Russia, don't you? Because they won't show up on that's Russian disinformation. Well, anyway, sometime this morning, while he was out jogging, somebody ran him over, filled his body full of bullets, and then ran him over again and drove off.
You're really wasting my time here.
I mean, you know, if Michael Pompeo can go around talking about murdering Julian Assange, I think the American media has much... well, I'm sorry, they do have the gall to go on that Russia murdered a defector. Well, yeah, what has America done to how many? Although there were a few who got away with it, you know, there were a few defectors, but they threw that other guy in prison for life. I mean, never mind how many drone strikes there's been, or the CIA assassination program in Operation Phoenix, which killed over 20,000. Julian Assange is in jail and yet for over 10 years and yet has yet to be charged with a crime. Ironically, the CIA operative who blew the whistle on Operation Phoenix in the Ford Commission, he works for the trade unions in New York. Yet other whistleblowers, separate, get murdered, right? Or
Yep.
Julian Assange will get arrested and thrown in jail for no crime. Julian Assange. So, yeah. The CIA wanted people to know they offed lots of people and would do it again if they were given the choice. Of course, CIA Director Tennant died under mysterious circumstances. Somebody flipped over his kayak one day while he was out kayaking.
Mr. Arthur.
Oh, Jimmy Kimmel. He's calling it quits. His contract is up. Yay, Jimmy. Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm glad he sucks.
I guess they were going to pay him what he was worth, right? Because Gutfeld is the king of late night. So Jimmy Kimmel, sorry, Jimmy, ad revenue's down. You're going to have to take a 25% pay cut. No, man, I'm quit. That's
Yeah.
No, but I do not think that tomorrow morning the American media will be talking about the thousands of dead Ukrainians. That's just Russian disinformation. But I've asked this question and nobody will answer it. Okay. What does peace look like? What happens to the people of Crimea, Zaporozhye, and Donbass and Donetsk if you liberate them, or in your eyes liberate them? If Ukraine takes them back, what's going to happen to the people there? You waged war against them for the last 10 years. They don't like you. They're supporting the Russians. There's no resistance movement in any of those areas. Russia has already captured over 700 Ukrainian saboteurs.
Let's see. Purple. I don't know what that is. Purple mudkip.
I think he's using a language that's coming across as a bunch of symbols.
Gotcha. Let's see if I can pull up the actual chat, and we'll see if what's actually, if something's translated or something.
Yeah, it's on it's on YouTube, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm switching over there real quick.
Might be Arabic, because it often comes across as symbols.
Yeah. Switching to live.
Nope, it's question marks and slashes.
Oh, well.
Maybe he's just trying to do a bunch of question marks and it came across bad. So what we're up to?
Dang, dude, Ita Pakulian and them are live. They started a live stream this morning at 4:50.
Wow, it's still going.
Goodness.
Actually, he's in the same time zone as you, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get up.
The main, her and Heavy Double D.
Dang, y'all up
Okay.
there. Hang on, let's see. I commented and said, dang, y'all up early.
People's ass.
Apparently there's some kind of Australian wrestling match. WWE Elimination Chamber pay-per-view
right.
from Perth, Australia.
Oh yeah, Logan Paul badmouthed Australia and people booed him live.
I don't.
Yeah.
One reason I don't.
We were just talking about like how it's like, yeah, he ain't never eaten there again. I haven't eaten there in like what four
crazy.
years.
All right. No, I'm not sitting on there and watching that. Okay. We gotta try to find us a snake.
Oh
Excuse me,
yeah, perfect snake skins. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently we need I can only do one, which stinks. Because I've only got one arrow, so
gotta make sure he's 3-star before you let loose.
Yeah.
So actually in the old days they didn't say fire or shoot. They said loose. You know, when you fired a bow and arrow, let loose, which was shortened to loose. I actually saw that in a movie and I thought, wonder why they're saying loose. Yeah, they didn't say fire until 17th century, muskets.
Let's see, let's sleep until morning. That way we can get a better shot at finding something moving like a snake. Snakes don't really move around at night, I don't think.
Depends on the species.
Right. I don't think it's one of them. Let's tear down the camp.
I said to people, actually, I was glad Tucker's asking questions because people are really disappointed.
Oh, let's take some cater eggs. Fine goods like these are interesting collectors you'll be found in nicer parts of town. Nice.
Just reminding you, it is on the hour.
All right, cool. I got about 30 minutes left. I got up this morning and I got dressed. My wife was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Well, we're gonna do it early." I said, "I'm gonna be dressed so that way whenever I get done, all I gotta do is just put my shoes on." And we'll roll on. She said, "Okay." I think this controller's messed up, man. I might have to get me another controller. So there's this thing that controllers I just found out about this, so I really think it's kind of whack. But apparently, a controller can have this thing called drift.
Oh.
And like imagine, all right, so see I've got it aimed, right? Drift, when I hit the aim button, could automatically just move me.
Right.
Like
So
that.
it's got.
And here just a few minutes ago, like I went to look around, and when I released, it still kept going.
Right.
There's something
Now,
in the sense.
Yeah. Something in how long you hold it, right? Or
Well, no, it's something
sensations.
about the way the controller, like the electronics
Yeah.
in the controller, supposedly. Whoa, there's a
Sense your
gator
movement.
all up on my horse, dog. You better chill. Horse, dude, what are you doing, dog? You need to chill,
Trying to
bro.
survive because he doesn't want to be hooch.
That gator came right up on my horse.
Yeah, it was not low blow, dude. Low blow.
Back up.
Take that, you pair of boots.
Yeah.
So Rockstar believes, given the current development cycle on GTA, now it's GTA 6, right?
Yeah.
Will be at the end of the life cycle of the PlayStation 5. So by the time they have Red Dead 3 out, it'll be probably 28, and they'll wait the extra couple of months for the PlayStation 6 to come out.
That's so stupid.
But they'll actually make it a PlayStation 6 launch. Well, don't forget they've had to delay, because of the leaks, they've had to delay GTA 6 because people ridiculed the graphics. They know the layout. So they're going to, I don't know if they have to make changes. I think it was just an excuse. Basically going, yeah, we'll use this as to delay both games. Well, I get it. Right. Rockstar have put themselves in a position where they have to make big money on every release.
I reckon. It's just stupid for us gamers. Like I just got this PlayStation, Black Friday and Thanksgiving. So like,
but it's a few years old, and don't forget it was the
I know.
And don't forget Sony have to release a new console every X amount of years, otherwise they go broke because they don't make money off selling the console.
Yeah.
They sell X amount of the consoles, then they shut down basically and try and make as much money off the games as they can. And then by the time, because that market gets saturated quickly, they need to put out a new console to sell a new set of games. It's an unsustainable business model that even Sony admits that it's too short. They admit they want more time off the consoles, right, before they have to release the next one. They were hoping to get more time. So I don't think it's by choice. I think the Switch 2 is putting pressure on Sony. Which means either the Switch 2 is going to take a lot. Because don't forget, they're losing market share to mobile games.
Dang it. He got me. More night people.
Because don't forget, the Nintendo is cheaper. And people put up a lot more on with lower quality and smaller games on the Nintendo than they do on the PlayStation. It's just the way people perceive it, right?
Yeah.
Switch can get away with 2D side scrolling, or slower 3D graphics.
I don't care at all for the Switch. Well, that was, with the exception of my kids enjoying just now finding Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I'd say for the last 3 weeks we've been playing Mario Kart like at least 4 or 5 times a week.
Yeah.
They have finally they figured out how to play. So this is their first experience in video gaming. So it's like, okay, well, that's cool. Other than that, man, I bought the Switch 2 years ago. It's the biggest waste of money I ever spent.
Yeah. Considering now you can get most of those games or similar games on your phone for free.
Yeah. Especially the
Yeah,
graphics of that type of game. It's not something.
It's not. Yeah, you can buy a Samsung tablet cheaper.
Oh yeah.
And play and give kids one of those generic racing games, and because they don't care. It's been proven that kids under 9 don't care about the brand.
Right.
That's why Disney's dying, because people are waking up that kids are not into Disney. They're into the art, the style of the artwork, the light and sound combinations are what attracts kids. They don't care about the Disney characters. That's been proven beyond a doubt. They look at, you put up a plushie of Donald Duck or Howard the Duck or one of these anime figures. The kids, they'll point to it because it's got a sailor suit on and say Donald Duck. They know what Donald Duck is, but they don't care for Donald Duck. There's no discernment there. You put anything in front of them, call it Donald Duck, and they'll just go, yeah, that's Donald Duck, But there's no demand. The kids don't go through the store and home in on the Disney product.
Will you quit with that damn Mexican garbage?
The stores do that by putting it up in big, big displays. And you can see Hasbro. Look, a lot of people don't know Hasbro has lost $1 billion. I think he's got away. And you wanted. Still wanted. Going after him?
Yep.
And how this was proven and doubled and is Hasbro's own market research, in which they put up knockoff toys and showing that the kids only recognize, the light and the sound. They don't recognize, they can't tell a Disney product from a fake Disney product. And the fake ones are selling more because they're cheaper. Right. All right, you got. Right. Trouble's coming. Man, this guy's soaking bullets. Oh, yeah, soak this. All right. One each. Time to get going, I think.
Yeah. I didn't even get nothing for that, so that's cool.
You got to practice your shooting.
Yeah, and spend $150.
And now you got to spend money. Yeah. Now you got to spend all the money you made off the train robbery to off your bounty. Oh, it's weird, but people are saying that a lot of these console games, if you add up all the games on Xbox, Twitch, PC, if you add up all the games on Xbox, PlayStation, and Switch, they don't come to the level of PC, but the biggest is 58% of the market share is with mobile games. And most are dominated by China, because they can produce them cheaper, faster, because they can hire more people for next to nothing. And they can. And the thing is, they don't care about the domestic market because they don't. So they put out these games free to play, lots of them. Tencent has risen huge. And all these people in America thumbing their nose at mobile games. Well, thumb your nose all you like, but the majority of the world can't afford your PS5s or your Xboxes, let alone a gaming PC. These big companies are pricing themselves out of the market. And it's the same with these big games. They're well made. There's no doubt about it. But people can't afford it. People can't afford. If they can't afford it, they're going to enter a stage of denial and maybe watch videos on YouTube like this. But but Rockstar are going to find themselves with less and less players. And you see with the contempt, whether it's Call of Duty, Overwatch, I forget the other one. I suppose to some extent WoW and RuneScape, but you've seen the big companies' contempt for the player. FIFA, Battlefield, small repetitive game loops. Heck, FIFA some of the EA sports games are just reskins.
This is supposed to be where we can find some. Oh, right there, going.
Did you finally find a snake?
No, I thought it was. It's a stick.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be where.
Find snakes.
Yeah. According to IGN, this is a snake.
The swamp, yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, thank you. Help go towards my wanted.
Yeah, $20, $12.
I mean, in the past, insulting phone games did turn a lot of people off. But eventually, it's people are returning to them, because you play it anytime. I know they're highly repetitive. A lot of them demand you play every day, or else, you lose your bonuses or you just fall behind other players. And some of them have ridiculous premiums. You got, and they're all pay to win. But I mean, Call of Duty pay to win. Overwatch was pay to win. People with the battle passes. Unlocking stuff.
Come on, man. What gives? Give me a snake.
It's weird.
About to kill me one of these little baby alligators. With a knife. Little turd.
You got away. Turtle. Yeah.
Well, this
It's getting
stinks.
that
I've got a
time.
bunch of toads. Bunch of.
Warzone. Yeah. Yeah. Pay to win. People with Battle Pass get the optical thermal optics, which basically is a huge advantage. in Call of Duty Warzone. Yeah.
Shot that fool. He said, "Kapow." Huh? Great blue heron.
Mm-hmm. All right. Get some bird feathers to make some arrow.
Yeah.
And then you ain't got time to do much more.
Yeah, I know. That sucks.
I don't want you bogged down in something you can't walk away from.
I know.
Then you'll hear the on the door.
Yeah.
You said you're 5 minutes. 5
Come here,
minutes ago.
H. I want to ride over to
Right.
this abandoned structure over there because I think there's treasure over there.
You've gone too far, or is Hooch just coming?
Who's just coming?
There he is.
Hey there, girl.
Now, because I'm not looking, there's going to be like 3 snakes. I'm like, ah, you buttholes.
The outhouse.
Well, there's supposed to be somebody out here as a
In Australia, we call that a thunderbox or the dunny.
Oh, nice.
You could imagine why it's called the thunderbox.
Yeah.
Boom! Dad's in it again.
All right, we're gonna call it here, and that way we can pick back up next time. Let's save some game. We'll save it.
Save state, yeah.
Right there. We haven't played this since the 17th. Okay. All right. We'll we'll get back to this as soon as we can. Like I said, I think the next 2 weeks I won't be here unless something changes. But yeah. All right, you guys take care. Have a good one. Buy David's book. Check out all of our channels. We'll be live Friday night for our regular show. Buy David's book. Check out his links all down below in the description. Thank you and have a great morning. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir.
Later, dudes.
Good night, Jim Bob.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. You, New World Order. You, Bill Gates.